Hi everyone, my name is Mathieu from Phoenix, and today I'm going to show you how Substream can be used for your dApps. What is a Substream? What problem it can solve? So imagine you have a dApp on Ethereum that you want to show all NFT of a user, so like a wallet. How you can find all those data? Because NFT live on smart contract, so they can be anywhere at any time on the blockchain. So it's very difficult to know all NFT that ever existed, because there's no official list of NFT on the chains. So you need to find them all by yourself. So to do that, you need to loop to all the blocks. And I don't know if you know Ethereum's, but there's a lot of blocks. So it's going to take forever for you to loop to each blocks to find all NFT for each user. So Substreams helps to do that. So what is Substreams? Substreams is a tool written in Rust that can extract data from the blockchain at very high speed with parallelization. And what is cool with Substream is that it can stream data in real time with the blockchains, so your application will always remain synchronized with the blockchains at any times. So that's very powerful. With one simple architecture that Substream uses is each time a new block is created, Substream is going to extract the data and put it in a database with a lot of time GraphQL. So that means that your application is only going to talk with your GraphQL database. So it's only the backend that's going to do all the hard work. To solve the problem with NFT I mentioned before, I create what I call the NFT Hubs. It's a simple open source application that helps you interact with your NFT without the need of a third party. So no OpenSea APIs. So my application helps you, like a wallet, send you Ethereums, you can receive Ethereums, and the most important thing, it can interact with your NFT. So it's going to fetch all NFT you have and show it on your wallets. And so, for example, if I have this NFT and I want to set it, for example, to this address, I can simply set it with MetaMask. And once it's confirmed, my Substream in real time is going to synchronize with the blockchain to show you that I don't have this NFT anymore. We're going to wait that it's synchronized. So it's confirmed now, so my NFT just disappeared because it's synchronized with the Substreams. That's very cool. So how the NFT works in the backends. So every time a new ETH block is validated on the blockchain, my Substream is going to find all ERC-721 transfer on transactions. So it's going to search for transfer events on transactions, and when it finds one, it's going to create the NFT on the database. So if it's a mint, it's going to create it. And if it's a normal transfer, it's going to simply update the owner of the NFT on the database. Also, what's cool with Substream is that you can do ETH calls. So ETH call is when you read data from a smart contracts. So you can directly fetch the metadata URL from every NFT from the smart contract itself. So every time we have a transfer, it's going to look for the metadata URL and it's going to put it on the database. So what are limitations for Substreams right now? So first of all, for ETH calls, you need to do them in batch. Because, for example, for 1,000 transfer in a block, it's very difficult for the server to do them in one times. So you need to do them, for example, 10 times 100 to do the jobs. And also, the second thing, you cannot fetch directly from IPFS. Because, yes, you can get the URL from the smart contract with ETH calls, but you cannot get the JSON data from IPFS directly. So it's coming in the future. But for you, how to get started with Substreams? So I create this simple GitHub repo, so the NFT Hubs repo. So it's available to everyone. You can learn maps, store, ETH calls. You can learn how to do data URL decoding. So that's a difficult part of NFT data for the URL. And you can also learn Substream with Subgraph. So you want to run Substreams, but you don't want to run all the infrastructure by yourself? Perfect. Substreams have been created to help the graph protocols. So if you need data but don't want to run Substreams yourself for your dApps, you can simply fetch data from already indexing some graph that runs Substreams in the backend. So that's what is cool with the graph protocols. I hope Substreams is going to be very useful for your application. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and we are going to respond all of them, so no worry. Substreams are incredible for NFTs. Say goodbye to centralized data like OpenSea API. You can get everything from your server right now.